All right, let's get this thing started here, shall we? What's up, everybody? FSC Trucking. I'm actually in my office, for lack of a better term. So, this used to be Matt's bedroom. So, real quick, as you can tell, here's a model HO train set just starting to get built in here. So, yeah, I've been messing with that this week, trying to just get my head right from everything that's been going on. So, I figured I'd do an update today and talk about just everything that's been going on. Hang on, let me kill the monitor. So I'm actually working with the computer here too. So eventually I'll read the chats on the computer screen itself. But for the time being, it's just a little trippy looking at me on the screen and looking at me on the computer screen at the same time. So yeah, we're just gonna use the phone for now. That was an idea, but maybe it's not the greatest of ideas. So yeah, I want to give an update on everything going on with Orwell and everything going on in my life. Things going on with Jen, things going on with my sons, the Jeep, the Razor, future plans, work, shop, merch, everything. We got a whole bunch going on, so I really have to try to utilize what I have going on to, how do I word this? Everything recently happened for a reason. Um, there might be a good outcome of things. I'm yet to find out, but all I'm going to say is, well, we'll get into that in the future. For now, let me just kind of check the comments here, see what's been going on. But I do want to use everything that's been going on in my life as a positive to remotivate myself. And I have some good news, personal stuff for me. I took a big step. It might not seem like a very big step for most people, but for me, it was massive because I did something I never thought I would do. I'm 46 years old and I'm starting a new venture in something physically regarding my health and my fitness that I've never, ever, ever done before. But I'm starting that, so I want to get into that here. So let me get people in. So far it looks like I got 144 is 31 likes. Come on, man, hit that like button, get this done because I got a lot of cool stuff going. The more you guys like, the more people get recommended this video. And I got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of good stuff. I know recently things have been very negative and very heavy. That's just life. You can't do nothing about that. But you have to do more what you can. I mean, not for nothing. That's why there's a beginning of an HO train set behind me because that's what I did when I was a kid. And just something for me to do while I'm at home. So I've been building and working and constructing and so forth, as you can see. And this is Matt's old room. So since he don't live here no more, I may as well put my train set together. But yeah, so I'm starting to do things positive for me. And I had to take a little break from trucking and everything going on. So yeah, we're going to get into that. But yeah, hit that like button, get that done. Hit the subscribe if you didn't already. And let's get into this. So I want to start reading comments, see what everybody's got to say here. So let's see here. Uh, Big Rig Spotter says, good evening. Big Rig Spotter, you the guy that got my truck, Orwell in Manitowoc. Is that you? Because every now and again I get a comment or I get a message, somebody sending me your video saying, hey, you got spotted at Big Rig Truck Spotters or Wisconsin Truck Spot. I can't remember. But I don't remember if that's Big Rig Truck Spot. Hit me up. Let me know if that's you or not. Uh, Jeff Sweet says, just seen Orwell on American Truck Simulator. Congrats, brother. I don't play that game. I never really was into the gaming scene, so I really couldn't tell you. I've seen many screenshots of Orwell. Matter of fact, if you guys want, shoot me screenshots of Orwell on American Truck Simulator because I hear that's kind of a big thing. Matter of fact, somebody got the cab over the Ford CL 9000 with the chapel trailer on video too on that game. So someone's got that. Shoot me an email, and I'd love to see that. That thing sounds pretty cool. A lot of hello. Ted, it says from Central Louisiana, so that's obviously Cajun there. Ted Lasange. I'm Italian, everything ends with a vowel. So thanks for saying hey from Central Louisiana. Beautiful country down there. Definitely part of the country I wouldn't mind living in, maybe. Just maybe a little too soft on the ground, if you follow me. We'll see. What is it? Oi, oi, O-I-O-I says, how's the weather in Wisconsin? Snowing? Actually, Sunday is supposed to be a wintry mix. We did get some snow last weekend a little bit, like an inch or two. It's mostly gone. It's just in the shades around the building here. There's a little bit of snow left over, not that much. Michael Hall says, "Low from Eureka, California. What's going on?" Colin McKay. "Steve, hello from Prince Edward Island, Canada, in my truck waiting to get unloaded. Yikes." Well, I know that. I used to play that waiting game hauling reefers years ago. Yeah. Hurry up and wait. It's like being in the military. Keep on trucking, Outlaw Life said, "What's up, Chad?" I guess he talked to somebody else. Good to see you here. Keep on trucking, Outlaw Life. Let's see. Dallas Potts. Hope it's all going gravy, Steve. Keep doing what you're doing. No, it ain't been gravy, but it's starting to break loose. Things are starting to get better. My persistence is maybe hopefully paying off too. So, and in that I'm talking about my parents, my mom and my dad, and the situation down there. So, sometimes you probably shouldn't do things to me where you don't think I can get at you or get the information to make sure you know that you're in a bad spot legally. So that might be. We'll get into that in a little bit here, but I had a very productive conversation with my mother, so I'm going to watch what I say when it comes to that, because my parents' situation hopefully will be improving soon, and that's all I want. I mean, I could give a crap if I ever see my sister again, but I need my parents to be in good condition, especially my mother. My father, our relationship might be completely totaled, might be completely done. Well, we don't know yet. We'll find out. Let's see here. Smash that like button. Let's go. That's Pat Waters Vlogs. Come on. Hit that like button. Let's go. 114 likes. Only half, not even half of you hit that like. Come on, man. Steve, you the man. What's up, brother? That's me, yes. Hello from Alabama. Alabama, another state I would seriously consider moving to. Absolutely. I'm sorry you're going through your family. Yeah, that crap happens. You got to pick up, move on, Gary D. Smith Jr. That's what you got to do. Joe 3279 says, "Hello. Hope you are doing well, and greetings from Orlando, Florida. You lucky bastard. Also, you're going to fix some busted gauges on Orwell." Yeah, there's a lot of crap I got to get done, man. Listen, and we're going to touch base on that too. By the way, last time I did a live, I was talking about my Starlink at the shop. And, excuse me, frog in my throat. So I got a bunch of emails and some calls regarding people wanting to work for me at the shop full time. I'm postponing that till probably New Year's before I actually start doing it. But if you guys are looking to work at the shop, shoot me an email, festjackshop@gmail.com. I'm probably going to start actually seriously getting that done around probably New Year's-ish. That's the basic plan. But those that did email me, sorry I didn't get back to you. Life's been real busy, real trippy. And to be honest, I had to take some time off. So I did get emails. I'm not ignoring anybody. Just I got to go through them. And yeah, we're looking to get started sometime beginning of 2024 with all of that. So, but yeah, that's part of the basic plan to keep this channel rolling and growing and doing what we need to do. Let's see here. When are you tripping to Canada? That'd be probably never. If with the semis, I have no need to take a semi into Canada. Maybe in the future I'll come through Canada to get to Alaska with like personal equipment. But as of right now, I don't have a need to go trucking in Canada, and I don't know how friendly Canada is with old trucks like mine. So that's for some other people. That really ain't for me at this point. William Veach says, "First video I watched was you and your parents for Thanksgiving dinner a few years back." Yeah, and when I did one of the videos, I went way back to those videos when my mother was making stuffed onions and talking about family and food. And my mother's the only reason why I'm even still trying to make anything work down there, because if it wasn't for my mom, anybody else, I would have told them to go F themselves and walked off. But my mom's old school Italian, but she's in a bad spot, so I really can't just walk off. But yes, that's how things were in my life, and I'm trying to get them back because I have my sons, so I have a great relationship with my sons, thank God. Honestly, I have a better relationship. My sons have a better relationship with me at their age than I did when I was their age with my father. So I had to do some soul searching on that. Doesn't mean my dad a bad person. That's just the struggle I've been having in dealing with the fact that my father obeyed my sister and did what he did to me. But like I said, we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But I really more want to talk about what the plans are with Orwell, what's going on with the shop, the CL9000, everything going on, merch. I need to talk about the company and everything going on because I'm trying to hit this and hammer this hard and do some cool stuff with my kids and all of that fun stuff. So 284 is on there, 178 likes. Come on, it's like 50% ish. Well, it's not that bad, but still, come on, hit that like. Let's go. Oh, let's see here. Samantha Hart says, "Hi, Steve, FSC Trucking. What's going on? Good to hear. Good to see you here. You're pretty much a regular out here too. That's kind of cool. I appreciate that. There's some of you that recognize them all the times. Large Car Life. Did Popcorn make it home? Popcorn not only made it home, but Popcorn went all the way back to Columbus and all the way back to where his home base is right now. So it's one full round trip and one half trip. So yes, Popcorn will be coming back to Columbus Christmas time, and I'm going to be spending. Me and Jen are going to be in Columbus with Matt's girlfriend and their parents. We got invited to that, so that's awesome stuff right there. So yeah, Popcorn's going to be coming back, and we're just going to take Jen's car to Columbus. We're not mixing it up with side-by-side stuff or anything. I just don't think there's going to be quite the money to do it, because also end of January, me and Sean got a big thing planned in Tennessee with the Razor and the Jeep. So we're just going to do Christmas with the car, go down, hang out a couple of days, come back, and get back at it. That's the game plan anyway. Popcorn did make a whole nother round trip. So yeah, that was Thanksgiving time when that happened. Hello from Marion, Illinois. Here taking my 10-hour break, heading to Garland, Texas in the morning. Well, at least the weather will be nicer when you get down there. Jonathan and Aaron says, hello from Trinity, Texas. Where is Trinity, Texas? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Let's see here. Big rig spot. Would love to see Orwell if I come to America one day. Oh crap! You're out of country, or what country are you in then? Curious, big rig spot. All right, because there is a truck spotter that found Orwell. I think it's Wisconsin Truck Spotters. Now I think about it, that found Orwell in Manitowoc after I unloaded over there at the crane place. So that was kind of cool. John Ivy says hello from Wahoo, Nebraska. I don't think I've been to Wahoo, Nebraska. I think I've heard of it though. Marceli Rodriguez says hi from Brazil. Excellent. Good to see you got Brazilian truck. I'm assuming you're a truck driver watching this channel, but awesome. See here. Roman Walker, hi from Union, South Carolina. Where's Union, South Carolina? Texas. Teresa Watkins says hello from. Is it Teresa? Yeah, Tersa. Tersa, it says. Hello from Columbia, South Carolina. All right. I'll be coming down there soon. Hey, brother from Vegas, hope all's well. And everyone's just shouting out where they're from here. Let's see here. Seen you about a month ago in Amsterdam, New York, pulling that nightmare out of Cool Part. Who's that there? Kenneth Orton. Yeah, that was a trip. A lot of views on that. That's the funny thing with them videos, man. A lot of people have made a lot of comments and negative comments on that video, but you know what? Videos did real well, so I'm happy with that. So I made out good on both ends with that disaster of a load. So we're good. Hey, content's content, right? Clarence W. Brooks the third, I guess. Dwindleville, Virginia. Hope life is treating you better. Life is treating me. I just have to make it better. That's what it is. I hope you and your family will do good. Well, I hope so too there, Josh Shepard. We're doing what we can. Keep on trucking Outlaw Life. It's good to see you doing good. Steve, you deserve it, bub. I am trying. Hello from Ohio. That's Stuart Rowland. Gus FC gave me a thumbs up. Hopefully I'm not too far back. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. I am way backed up. I hate when that happens. Okay, here. What's that SMRs? Past the thing I want to check out. Wow. Man, I feel so bad if I don't get all you guys, but I got to skip over a bunch of them. How do you cope with... Rick Happ says, hey, FC, how do you cope with driving your rig on I-94, 294-80 through Illinois? Ever drive through Chicago on the Kennedy Dan Ryan Expressway? Safe rides and stay healthy. Rick Happ, if you go way back on my channel, I used to go into Chicago and film the street takeovers back when this was a car channel. That was before COVID. And let me tell you, there were a couple nights coming out of there, I almost thought I was going to lose my car. Either someone steal it or crash into it. And since COVID, Chicago is an absolute nightmare. They'll do those side shows right there on the interstate. So it's 294 Expressway, brother. Unless I have to, I do not go downtown anymore. I'm just not willing to deal with Clowns doing a sideshow and jumping on semis and trying to ride the truck, because that'll just end badly real fast, and I don't need that headache. So I stay the hell out of there best I can. Let's see here. Seen Orwell in Pittsburgh a couple months ago. Yeah, it's been a little while. Hey, FSC, fellow Wisconsin here. Good bud to see you. All right, well. So what I wanted to get into a little bit was I've been trying really hard to get myself in a better frame of mind. So one of the things I did, like I mentioned earlier, is I'm sitting in what used to be Matt's bedroom. My computer where I do my editing and stuff is right here. Obviously, I was just putting together a bridge. Actually, just gluing a bridge together for a train set. Just starting on that. But yeah, so when Matt moved out of here, this room's been empty for a long time. So we started putting tables together to build HO trains. I did that when I was a kid, so that was a thing I did. My dad got me started into that when I was pretty young, and I started learning. That's how I learned how to like do basic wiring and stuff like that. So it was a good thing. But now I can, just a hobby, something to do when I, keep my mind off of crap, which is good. So Orwell is not at my shop right now. It's actually over at the Widmar Express yard. And what I'm going to do is this weekend I'm going to fire them up. First I'm going to light off the green APU, get the Caterpillar warmed up with the green APU. Once the green APU gets the cat up to temperature, turn the key, hit the button, fire them up, hook onto my trailer, and then bring them up here to the shop. Now why am I bringing them to the shop? Well, I want to do some basic maintenance on them. I want to basically go over them. Just sitting for like 2 months now. Just go over things, make sure everything's copacetic, make sure the air's up good fuel pressure, all that happy horse crap. Check all the air pressures in the tires, just the basic stuff, get them ready to run. And then hopefully be loading this week sometime. That's the basic plan. And then I'm going to run just basically steady Eddie until we get to Christmas time. And then once Christmas time comes around, we're going to go see Matt, his girlfriend, and her family in Ohio. And then we're going to turn and burn and come back. And then end of January, I'm going to meet Sean in Tennessee. Sean's going to drive up with the Jeep, and I'm going to bring the dually with the big trailer and my Razor. Reason why I'm bringing the big trailer is Sean's known to, he send it Sean, so there's a high likelihood that the Jeep might not be drivable to go all the way back to the southeastern United States from Tennessee, or further southeast from Tennessee. So with that realm of possibility, I better bring the big trailer. That way I know I can get the Jeep back to where he lives. Although, if he wrecks the Jeep that badly, it's going to have to come to my shop. So he may as well fly back to where he lives, and I'll just drag the wreckage back to Wisconsin and repair it for him. That way we're ready for Pismo Beach. We're talking Pismo Beach in summertime. That's in California. Do the dunes out there with the Jeep. I'll be getting them some sand tires for the Jeep, paddle tires actually, and we'll just put the sand paddles back on my Razor and go out to Pismo, and hopefully the beginning part of like October, November, we'll be doing Glamis again. That's kind of the basic idea with the off-road thing with boys. But with everything Matt has going on, we're going to see him Christmas, but we're not going to see him January, and chances are summertime Pismo, he'll be too tied up with stuff too, so I don't foresee Matthew doing Pismo. But Glamis is probably a sure thing for him, but that's almost a year from now. It's like, I don't know, 10 months. But Pismo will be dead of summer. That's the plan. But yeah, so that's basically it. We're going to truck till Christmas, take a couple days, then we're going to truck till end of January, do Tennessee with Sean and the Jeep, and then just get back at it and start rebuilding. Because think about it, March, you got Max coming up, and I got to get in touch with Green APU, see if we're going to do another meet and greet down there again. So, and this time, once I know, matter of fact, I'll call down there tomorrow. Not tomorrow, tomorrow's Saturday. I'll call down there Monday or sometime next week and say, hey, do you guys want me coming back? Because I might have a couple of tricks up my sleeve with that. So that's the idea. Like I said, I was talking in the last live about getting mechanics to work for me full time at the shop. Just help get personal stuff done, do basic maintenance on the trucks, get some work started on the Ford CL 9000 cab over. That's basically what I was thinking about getting done. Probably beginning of January, mid-January, I want to start actually going through applicants and seeing who wants to come and who's for real, who actually wants to work. That's what I need to do. So don't have to know everything. Just got to know something. Be willing to learn. So that's what I'm trying to do. So let's see here. 352 people on here. So I know I got. I'm sorry if I missed your comment. You just got to have to just retype them or hit them. Super chat them. That'll definitely make them seen. More if they highlight them if the super chat comes through. But yeah, hit that like button because it's 358 is and 277 likes. So we got to get them numbers up. Get this thing going here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll. Whee! Oh, no, that's the last one. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go a little bit back, and then we're going to start reading comments here, and I'll talk about what I've been doing new that I've never done before. Travis Williams says, how have you been, FSC? I've been working at the shop. I've been working here, putting my train set together, taking care of stuff for Jen, just myriad of little nickel dime stuff, just trying to keep my mind right. Got popcorn done. He's down with Matt now, so that's good, though. Keep on trucking out in the life. Get that G money. Are you talking about? Are you talking about Garrett Hodges? Or are you just talking about just getting that money? Let's see here. Help. R. Spargler says, hell, back when I drove semi back in the 90s, you could run into a 20-mile backup on 94 through Chicago. Oh, yeah. I remember those days, too. Well, it was real bad when I used to drive for the camp. Randy C. Hey, Steve, how's things getting better with you? I like the West Virginia video. Yeah, that video actually tanked, but I'm trying to expand outward a little bit from just trucking, so it is what it is, right? But, not every video can get hit out the park, so it is what it is. Bet you're itching to get back on the road. You know what? In a weird way, yeah. In a weird way, no. I mean, it's winter, and I don't like the winter. I don't like the cold, so it just is what it is. And I like being home. I like being able to sit sit here at home. Sit there at my bar, drink, have a couple of cocktails, watch a TV, watch YouTube, whichever. Hey, that's the way it goes, right? Omar Youssef, hey Steve, I just joined What's Happening with Orwell. Orwell is at the yard, and I'll be bringing him up this weekend. And then going to go through Orwell, check air pressures, oil levels, all the basic stuff before I get ready to go. Hey, Jen just got home. She just left work. Hi, baby. Doing a live. You probably know it. I actually saw your phone.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't know. That's why I walked in.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So, doing a live. So, yeah, I'm getting ready to get Orwell, take care of whatever knick-knack, paddywhack crap needs done, and then get ready to get trucking this week. That's the basic plan for Orwell there, Omar. Let's see. Boss Brandon. Hey, Brandon from Michigan. Hey, Steve, when are you coming to Silver Lake again? You know what? Maybe next year we'll try to make a day to get out there. It sounds crazy. I want to try not only Silver Lake, but I want to run the race around Silverback. I like to do racing over there, right? I want to try that. I've seen that on Side by Side blog. That looks like a lot of fun. Good way to wreck your unit, but I want to try that. But yeah, Silver Lake wouldn't be till next year. Hopefully by then, hopefully by spring, I'll have a truck camper for the dually. So yeah, we're definitely going to try to. I'm definitely reaching out to try to do more. Again, that's why I want to hire someone at the shop, because I need to be able to get away more and not have to do everything myself, because I'm just absolutely swamped. I was given good advice, just haven't taken it yet. Part-timers were good, but it wasn't enough, so that's kind of where I'm at. Let's see here. How can you choose a Peterbilt? What is it? MJS Speed Shop. How can I choose a Peterbilt? Well, my first truck I ever owned was a Freightliner, and then I bought my dream truck, a 379 Peterbilt, put like 2 million miles on that thing, sold it like an idiot, and that was that. And then I bought a Freightliner, and then I bought Orwell, which is a Peterbilt. And Orwell I had no intention of ever putting on YouTube, so that was the thing with it. That's how it happened. Hey, baby. Well, you have a good day?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Okay. Well, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
So she just got back. I like the Peterbilt cab over. That's Robert Stark. Yeah, well, I got two of them. I got the 352 and the 362, which is Orwell, so keep on trucking, outlaw life. Oh, G-Money Hodges, of course. Duh, absolutely. Chad Keegan. I see you over there, Chad. Awesome. Yeah, I thought that's who he was talking about, but I really wasn't 100%. So, yeah. I see him on Facebook all the time, too, so there you go. Yo, what's up, Steve? Could have swore you on the New Jersey Turnpike a week ago. Run into you, but not literally. No, that wasn't me, trust me. Steve, what brand is your CB? Cobra, I noticed that you Need new antennas. Yeah. I do need to find a CB shop that'll hook me up with getting a radio, a couple things taken care of, antennas, all that SWR stuff handled. Yeah. I think it's a Galaxy 33. Long time since I bought that radio. Pretty sure it's a Galaxy 33, and might have a little work to it, but it needs work, so they are. Let's see here. Hello, I like your videos. Found them educational. It's Jacob Hall. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Dwayne, big fan from Newfoundland, Canada. Update on a Ford cab over truck. That's Robert Starr. All right, so Ford cab over. Starting to strip the frame down to get ready to make the template to get it out to PG Adams to get the frame made, my new one. I basically had everything ready to go, and then I went to Texas for like forever and got screwed. So literally everything stalled. Channel revenue went down. I quit trucking for a good while. So yeah, it took a lot of money out of me. I mean, that's the thing. So Ford cab over issue stalled right now, but we have to get everything going. That's the trailer, the chapel trailer, and the Ford cab over. That's definitely got to start. I need to see some progress on that job for sure. I'll see here. R. Spangler, have you been to New Love's truck stop in Lafayette, Indiana, off I-75 and 65? I think it's kind of small for Love's. No, I don't think I have yet. Maybe. Not sure. Oh, off 170. Oh, 175 off 65. No, I have not been in that one yet. No. Because I usually stop. If I'm going to a Love's, usually it's the 230. All the way up there by it's crossing the T8 exit 230 on 65. Knick-knack, paddywhack crap needs to be a t-shirt. That's an idea. Matter of fact, that's another thing I had to do I want to talk to you guys about. So, it's that time of year again, everybody, where it's going to be winter, and it's going to be snow on the ground, and the weather is going to be, run for your lives, bomb, cyclone, we're all going to die. Yeah, I got artwork in my head for a Bomb Cyclone t-shirt. That's going to be merch. So once I get the merch back rolling again, which should be reasonably soon, we're going to get the Orwell shirts back going again because, man, I sold out of those quick. And then we're going to come up with the artwork for the Bomb Cyclone because 'tis the season, right? So we definitely got to do Bomb Cyclone. How can you choose a Peterbilt? I told you I chose Peterbilt. That's how I did. Collab with Chad Keegan. Would love to see it. Yeah, that's always a possibility. Me and Chad talked about that after the last live. So if I catch him around the crib or find out where he's at, it's very possible. Let's see here. Everyone's saying hi to Jen. How many miles are on Orwell? I don't know. A lot of miles. 2 engines worth. 3 engines worth. Knoxville, Tennessee, sending a wave, long time sub to you. Let's see here. What's your handle? Cue ball. Take on Braxton Gentry full time. He'll run your shop right. That boy is qualified too. Let me tell you, he is qualified. He's actually better than what he looks on YouTube when it comes to what that kid actually knows. I've seen it firsthand. He's an amazing kid, and honestly, I watch how Tim is with his father, and I'll be honest with you, I'm very jealous. I never had a relationship like that with my dad, like ever. So he's a lucky guy the way his family like absolutely rock solid behind him. So he takes good care of his family. I always say that. But yeah, Brax, he's gonna do his own thing. He's gonna take over this business. Steve, ever come south of Louisiana, look me up. If it's crawfish season, we could boil a few sacks. Oh, last time I had crawfish, I kind of not really sure if that agrees with me. But yeah, we'll find out. Maybe we will find out one of these days. You never know. I slept in the Loves in Lafayette out in front a few months ago. It's still clean and nice. Oh, that's Chad Keegan. The one in Lafayette. Yeah, I don't think I've been in that one. No, they should be okay. You would think Loves actually usually does a pretty good job keeping their crap up. I'm not a big fan of the big corporate truck stops, but of the ones that are out there, I like the Loves the best. That's just my personal opinion on what's available to buy. Here we go again, Steven. Is Bomb Cyclone, LOL. Yeah, you're damn right there. Dr. Psyops, absolutely, yeah. Psyops, yeah, that's all that weather crap is. All of a sudden, we're going to die from a stupid little storm. Let's see here. Did you ever consider putting an E model in Orwell and accessing a safe cat factory files to 550 and up? Just curious. Considered it, yes. With the cost of those things, no. Orwell's going to stick with the B model, and if they ever do speed limiters, you need to have a mechanical engine, or you won't be exempt from it. Although you can always change the parameters to make the engine say it's doing 65, but your speedometer's really doing like 75 or 80. So that way, when they plug in, it'll show you're limited to 65, but in reality, you're not. You just have to know how to work the parameters. Just change the tire size, your gearing in the computer, but not change your actual gear ratios and so forth. See, why don't you own a home? Could build a fantastic shop garage. Tennessee has great taxes. Yeah, well, the idea is I need to be able to move and buy a place. And I really, right now, I'm starting to watch really carefully as to what I do and where I move to. If I move out of here, I'm going to be moving to where I'm never moving again. So that's the thing. So yeah, I would love to have my shop and my house real close or on the same piece of land. But I also have to worry about what I'm doing work-wise with trucking and what state. And right now I'm with Widmeyers and I'm not leaving them. So granted, I could still get freight to come back. It's a whole thing. But right now I need to get the money right. I need to get the business in better situation before I start really making solid moves to permanently move everything. Me and Jen do have other ideas for us on the personal side, but that's kind of like a getaway place. Let's see here. Mark Petronia says, what's going on to 12V71? Still at the machine shop. Again, another one of those things. I was getting ready to get started on moving to pull a trigger and get that thing done. And then I know where the truck I want is. I just got to go. Actually, I have to look up on Google, get the address, because I seen one, the truck I want. And I have to find out from that county who actually owns that land and send a letter, say, hey, do you want to sell that truck? It's not actually for sale, but it's been sitting so long, I'm willing to bet you the property owner would sell it. If not, I'll just find another one on Marketplace. But I know what kind of truck I want, and it will be one of one, and it will break the internet. Let's see here. Go through the videos. What's the story on it? Oh, I already said that already. Good. Hope you're having a good evening. Yep, so far so good. Found out I wrote my cab over. Just getting a sample of what your life is about, that Dexter Roll. What kind of cab over you got there, Dexter Roll? Let's see what you got. Hope you got all the family stuff sorted. I can now get back rolling down the road. You're in New Zealand. All right. Yeah. Family stuff is not settled. It's just I had a positive conversation with my mother. My father claims he doesn't remember anything, which I don't believe that for a minute. But my dad does have he's got a lot of problems. He's taking a lot of medication, so it does affect his memory. But the day they put a CTW on me, I guarantee you my father remembers that. So no one's gonna buy that line of bullcrap. So let's see here. Love the bomb cyclone thing becoming a bit of a catchphrase on this channel. Absolutely hilarious. Man, that was I missed the boat on the I'm the manager bit. Like that was another one too. But yeah, this channel's got a handful of catchphrases, and that's pretty cool. Bomb cyclone, yeah, that's me mocking the news. You get a little snowstorm or a reasonably big snowstorm, like it happens every year, and it's like it's the bomb cyclone, polar vortex. I'm like, it's a cold front. Knock it off. Let's see here. Glad to hear. What's that? You mentioned Louisiana. Come down to Shreveport and ask for Bright Star. That's Frankie Albright. All right. Pull the fuse for the speed limiter. Speed limiter is your ECM. Pull the fuse on that. The engine doesn't run. Hello from Orange County, New York. Steve, you plan on going back to the Poconos to visit where you live in the Poconos? I lived in Mount Pocono, Tobyhanna, and Blakesley back in the 90s. Well, we were practically neighbors. I used to own a house in, technically, no, not all, where was it? Oh, it was in Indian Mountain Lakes. No. Wow, I can't remember. Where the hell? My first house I had in the Poconos was a rental, and that was in Albrightsville. And then Blakesley, we had the next house, and that was in it's right on the top of Mount Lookout, right on 115 down the street, right before you drop down the hill. That's where we owned up there, in that just south of there. That's where we owned. I can't remember the name of that stupid place. I hated that. I hated that neighborhood. I'll never buy in one of those gated communities like ever again. Can't see Orwell on the road next time. It's 18 wheels. Oh, it's up. There he is. 18 wheels rolling. Here, we'll get that done one of these days. Oh, see here. I was really surprised they built a truck stop in Tippecanoe County, Indiana, or Lafayette, Indiana. County people fought it for years and wouldn't let truck stop be built. Yeah, well, you got the interstate there, so you may as well let it go, right? See here. Buy a Scania if you want to increase your subscribers. No, from what I see, somebody beat me to it. But no, right now I'm trying to make money in truck driving, not just making truck videos. So I have to eat what's on my plate. I've got the Ford CL9000 project started, and I'm not really going to get in anything else really big until I actually get some progress on that. Not for nothing, but the other thing too is that Ford right now is taking up too much space. Because it's not just one little spot. You got the frame here, cab there, trailer there. See what I mean? It takes up a lot of spot. So yeah, not doing that. Hey Steve, you can buy the orange sherbet truck that Tim sold a while back. The guy who bought it has it on Marketplace trying to sell it. Oh man, did the motor ever puke? Because let me tell you, that guy that came on. If you watch Tim's video, you'll see that guy. Man, that guy pissed me off. He really did, because he was showing me a video. He was like, the engine's pushing water, fire, and it's blowing white smoke. First of all, it's like 22 degrees outside, so of course it's gonna blow white smoke when you first start it. And it wasn't pushing water; it was making an occasional bubble in a water bottle. And I'm like, dude, you started the engine. The water is expanding because it's getting hot. It's getting warmer now because it's not 22 degrees out. And it's shoving a little bit of air slowly out of the vent of the radiator. Duh. On an automobile, it would be putting it into the recovery tank. And then when it cools off, guess what it does? It sucks the water out of the recovery tank back into the radiator. And he's trying to tell me that the engine puked and all that and the other. And that particular guy was like, I got to talk to the wife. I got to talk to the wife. I got to talk to the wife. And that's what Tim edited out of the video. Finally, I even said to the guy, I said, why are we talking to you? Have your wife come out here and negotiate this. And Tim edited that out. He was being nice to the guy. But I'm not that nice. So, yeah, I have... Curious, though, now that you said that, though, R. Spangler, how much does he want for sherbet? I am curious now, though. Because I wouldn't mind having that truck, but I guarantee you he wants a pretty penny for it. But we'll see. I'm curious. I wonder if I can't find that. Let's see here. What's your take on the haters out there? Compared to Tim, you get a lot less. That fire, I still have strange feelings about that. That's just somebody calls himself B. Well, I have less haters because I have less subscribers. Tim's got a quarter million. I have sub 100,000. So I have less people watching, hence I have less haters. As far as the fire, I frankly don't give a crap what anybody thinks. Nobody in their right mind would burn all their stuff down. Okay, it just crap happens. What I think happened personally was the fire happened right after a very hard cold snap, and I think he had some pipes freeze. Even though the water was turned off, I think something froze and started dripping, like the water heater or something. And started dripping onto the open electronics or electrical components inside something, because it happened immediately after. Tennessee very rarely gets like 5-degree weather, like Fahrenheit, and I'm not talking wind chill, actual 5 degrees. And after that major cold snap, like 2 days later, the shop caught fire. After it got really, really cold and then thawed. It was like right after it started thawing and got warmer where ice would melt. And I think the water lines that were turned off but not drained dripped into something. That's what I think happened personally. But haters will hate, and whatever. I mean, Tim has shown time and time again that insurance is nothing but a Ponzi scheme. You need to have it to operate, but if you ever need it, you get screwed. So go buy a car and then have hail damage. Go buy a Mercedes
or a Dodge Ram truck and have a hailstorm hit you. And let me know how much you lose when you go to trade them in, even because you turned that into insurance, when they look up the Carfax and found your car was repaired or found your truck was repaired. Because an insurance claim ruins a Carfax. That's just on automobiles. Imagine what it is with semis or business insurance. It's a whole nother thing. So if you can afford to eat it and not turn it in, just eat it. It's really, that's how it goes. I mean, I know it sucks. Don's talking about Scania trucks. Okay, I don't even, it's a inner chat communication right there. Cory Marks, love the channel, keep up. I'm praying for you. You are the man. Don't care. Nobody else sick. All right, Cory Marks, I'll take that as a compliment. I don't really know what you're saying, but cool. Can't wait to put my 362 back on the road as well. It's half throttle Tom. Get on it. We need more cab overs out here. Dr. Psyops near Pocono Raceway. Yes, I owned down go 115, was that south, right before you drop off the hill. I owned in that piece of crap place on the right, south of the highway. Hey Steve, I got 12 years on my belt driving truck for a dairy farm. I'd like to move up and do a different kind of trucking, maybe heavy hauling. Do you have any recommendations for me? Well, if you don't have flatbed experience, it's kind of hard to get into flatbedding, so that's the hard part. I don't know who can get you started into that line of work, but it's certainly in the possible. Tom M, Long Pond. No, it wasn't in Long Pond. We were further down from that, further south. You gotta go, y'all. Peace out. Happy holidays. Let's keep on trucking outlaw life. All right, man. Have a great one there. We need to get towards the end of this here. 18 Wheels Rolling, laughing himself to death over there. Go check out his channel. 18 Wheels Rolling. It's 18 Wheels Rolling. All one word. Go look it up. He had a bunch of recipes for all the work he has and has done to it since he bought it. What are we talking about? Oh, receipts all. Oh, okay. That's sherbet. Yeah, I'd have to look it up. I'm curious. So I'm not going to do it now. Maybe I can do it now. I have my computer on. Stevie, maybe starting dementia, brain scan will show holes. Oh, yeah, that's my father. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the big casino transferred up into his head. I don't know. But he ain't right. And my sister's trying to control him. And my mom is not wanting to be controlled. So that's where the positivity is coming from on there. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Get gap insurance when you buy a new car if you have a loan. Yeah, both the Mercedes and the Dually have gap on there in case there's a loss. But yes, I have no intention. Matter of fact, Jen wants to drive. Jen wants in the future, if I get her another car, she does not want to trade in her car because that's the nicest car she ever had. So she's like, no, I love this car. I'll never get rid of it. In fact, I just got done fixing it. I did brakes. I did rear brakes on it. And common problem with those cars, the damn door handles, the inside door handle breaks. And if you go to Mercedes, you have to order the whole damn panel. But if you look online, I got mine from Parts Geek because I absolutely refuse to use Amazon. So I got mine from Parts Geek. So I got a new door handle and a kit to put it in. You just have to know what you're doing. You got to drill out a bunch of welded plastic rivets and then replace them with screws and washers. But it can be done. You just got to be patient with it. But yeah, so instead of $800 for a door panel, it was like, I don't know, like $30 all in, including shipping. So I just got done taking care of her car now too. It would be awesome if you could put an old white Road Commander on the road. You know what? There's a Diamond Rio, I think, or a Diamond T with a sleeper I seen on Facebook somewhere around here, and it's cheap. So yeah, that'd be cool. But I don't have room for stuff like that. That would be awesome though. If I didn't have the Ford CL, I would be trying for that Diamond T. Is there a limit for traffic of old trucks? No. You could, if it was, the way the laws work here is real simple. If it was legal to drive, it is legal to drive. That's the end of it. On the interstates, your vehicle has to go a certain speed. So, like, if you have like a 1919 Ford, you can't go on the interstate with it. It doesn't go fast enough. It's got top speed of like 50. But you could drive that thing anywhere you want except for the interstates. Same goes with trucks. As long as it is past the DOT. And even there, it only has to meet the requirements for the year it was made. So obviously an 84 truck won't meet the requirements for 2024. but it all has to meet the requirements for the year it was made. So yeah, I mean, technically, if you could get a chain-driven, 1936 Mac to go down the road, and there's no reason saying you can't. Looks like he wants 107 for Sherbert. Yeah, he better have put a lot of money in it to get 107 for it. The only reason, and that's the other thing too with that truck, that thing was so long. Unless that's a factory frame or was re-railed when it was stretched, I wouldn't give you. Matter of fact, if you stretch a truck by cutting them and putting a section, I think the value goes down. They're just not. They're not good that way. Hey, boss man, I'm Brad from Winnipeg. I'm a 79 white Freightliner, 280 wheelbase in Love Watch Your Channel. Straight up like real. Well, I am real. I mean, there's no fake in this crap. How can you do that? Get those likes up. You guys need to help the man out. Yeah, we got 411. We got 380 on a 411. We got more likes than watchers, so that's good, I guess. But where'd they all go? Just eating dinner. I know Jen's making dinner. Or just started. I can smell it already. She's making London broil, so it's real quick. Because when she works late, we just figured something quick to eat, and then I'll watch YouTube or TV. Started watching on Netflix The Pacific. Oh, dude, I had to stop. I had to stop. It's too much. I get emotional. Watching them guys, man. Those are real guys. Ask any Marine about John Basilone. They'll give you the story. I was Air Force. I never was a Marine, but I was Air Force. I might know a Marine. But you ask any Marine about John Basilone, he'll tell you the whole story. So yeah, I watched that stuff, and I'm just like, oh my God, like they did all that for us to just give it away. Ugh, breaks my heart, man. As a father, it breaks my heart. I refuse to use Amazon too, Steve. I totally agree with you on that 05 Pete number. Okay, cool. Antique licensing is very pricey insurance here in Michigan for old cars. That's why I won't move to Michigan. Or just put regular plates. That's what I do. I run all my old crap. I put regular plates on them. Popcorn got a regular plate on it. And when I ran my 78 Cougar, that had, what was that, 77? I have a Cougar, late 70s Cougar. I put regular plates on that. I just run regular plate. Longest frame you could buy is 40 feet. Yeah, probably. I don't know how big Sherbert is in inches. Missed you by 20 miles when you were in Brainerd. Keep the videos. Well, yes, thing. By the time you see my videos, I'm probably weeks. I've been there and back. Timmy has. M. Pagman says Timmy has haters because some folks can't compute how successful Braxton is for his age. Never mind, Tim is lucky enough to have his ride or die who backs him always. Family is everything. And I tell him that all the time, and he knows it. He knows how lucky he is. Trust me on that. So yeah, it took me how long to find Jen, and that's when my life really started getting successful, was when I had a partner, not somebody to take care of. So you'll have to catch you and get our two cab over side by side and get a picture of them together. That's Three Angels Diesel. Hey, I've heard of you, Three Angels Diesel. Somebody told me I need to reach out to you. But yeah, for sure. That's always possible. You can always email me, festechshop@gmail.com there, Three Angels Diesel. I'm told I need to reach out to you anyway, but either way, I certainly heard of you, so for sure. I started watching Younger Sheldon on Netflix. It's pretty. I don't watch comedies. I don't know. Maybe my life is just too serious. I need to watch comedies, but I don't know. I watch the crap Jen watches. I just want to do something to myself that's not good for my health. Just no, can't watch that crap. What's that show you're always watching, babe? The Philly one?
Oh, the Goldbergs.
Oh, the Goldberg she watches. What's the other one that Matt used to with Danny DeVito? I like.
Oh, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's a good one.
I can't. Yeah.
I haven't watched that in a long time.
I can't do that. I can't. Jen watches that crap, and I just go in here and edit or something. I can't do that. Hang on one second, everybody.
Oh, the Flyers thing?
No.
Oh, take this one?
Yes.
Oh.
All right. Sorry. Yeah. There you go. All right. Yeah. And she's a Philly Flyers fan, so there you go. Love my baby. Yeah, I didn't find success until I found Jen, to be honest.
So cute.
Well, that's facts. The successful part. Nobody. She's the only one on planet Earth that thinks this mug is cute.
It is.
This is why it's hard to do live, because you gotta watch yourself.
It is.
You see what I mean? I'm like, stop! Oh my god. Oh. See, B says Braxton is amazing. Yeah, for sure. She's got to come to semi-casual so we get the group photo, Roger. Yeah, I need, I know of them. I've never talked to them or met them down there, but Gentry told me straight up I got to get down there for sure. I'm pretty sure they know who I am, so that'd be cool. I really need to get up with them guys and get that stuff going. I need to get Orwell more. I'm pissed at. See, semi-casual would be perfect for that trailer. That's what I want to get that trailer done and start selling merch out of that. But not only for me, but for, like Chad, if he got merch, sling it out my trailer. Tim, he could sling his merch out of my trailer. That's the idea, is to set that trailer up so all my friends that do YouTube or whatever can sling their stuff right out of that trailer. That's what I'm gonna do with that trailer. But I gotta get this crap done. That's why I really need to start dealing with that. But like I said, them guys that emailed me about mechanic work and getting a job working at the shop, I will get to you guys. I'm trying to start that beginning of this upcoming year. So yeah, I'm gonna be having to email you guys pretty soon and start vetting guys for sure. You can get a transit plate for a person that said plates are expensive in Michigan. Oh, I'm talking about antique cars. Dr. Psyops says, stay away from South Carolina, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Virginia, and a few other states. They have high vehicle property excise tax every year. South Carolina have property tax on cars? I know North Carolina did when I was in the Air Force, and I wouldn't be surprised if they still do. So yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah. You ever thought about buying an old Brockway truck to put the Detroit into? Yes, I have. I like Brockway trucks. I think they're badass. But I have a truck that I don't have one. I know what kind of truck I want to put that 12V71 in. And it'll definitely be a one-off. No one else has one as a road truck. Nobody. I've never seen one. I've never even heard of it done. Steve, we're going to be on the radio tonight. I guess I could, but I wasn't planning on it. So, I don't know. Usually by then I've had a couple of skull busters, and I'm not really. You never know. We'll see. Oh no, tonight no. Friday night no. He ain't on air tonight. Steve's talking about the Steve Summers Overnight Drive radio show that's on Rumble and Facebook and a few other spots on his own app. No, he's not on air Friday night. So yeah, it won't be tonight. Damn it. M. Pagan says SH2 is such a cool shop. Yeah, man, Robert at SH2 is one of those guys. He knows everything. He knows everything, and he's very humble about it and willing to teach. And he's a good dude. Everyone in that shop's awesome. One of these days I need to get down and just shoot the crap with him. If you do nothing else, just do a video. That'd be cool. That was one heck of a party down there, semi-casual. Chad Keegan and a few others had a blast down there. I think there were 25 cab over showed up there. There's 3 Angels Diesel. And Chad Keegan says, I'm not doing merch again until I hit 10,000 subs. All right, Chad. Well, when you do, when I got my trailer done, like I said, that's the whole purpose of where he used to preach in the back of that chapel trailer, is that's for slinging merch. That's any of my friends could stack their stuff in there and start slinging merch. They show up to a show or an event like that. I'll bring the trailer down, and we'll just figure it out. I'm not saying, this much money for that much. No. Just, I don't know, buy me a damn steak or something. Whatever. You get the point. I'm not like that. If you're working with me out of my trailer, that means you're a friend. And I'm not sweating the small stuff. So I don't do things like that. There's business, and then there's friends, and then it's just a common space place that, honestly, that's the way it is. Steve, if you can't pronounce my name, call Big Doc Wiz up here to you and family. I don't know how it sounds. If I sound it out, it's just Latonda Spencer. If you can't pronounce the real name, call Big Doc Wiz up to you and family. I don't even really know what that means. Okay. Put a microbrewery in there also. No, because laws are very different. It's percent alcohol, now you got to worry about all that nonsense because it's a vice, not a shirt. Hello, my wife and I will have our 352 done enough to come meet up with you at some event in 2024. That's Eli Brown. Well, I'll go to Max most likely. If Green APU's got a booth, I'll probably be doing a meet and greet there again, like I did last year. I'll probably Orwell. I might not. We'll see. Actually, crap. That's what I got to do. Damn it. I might have to haul a piece of equipment. Oh man, damn it. Somebody reached out to me and needed a truck hauled to Matt's. And I told him I'd get back to him, and I was in Texas. I never did. Son of a bitch. All right, you know who you are. If you're watching, I'll get that done. The guy who's in charge of pricing will get done. We'll be back end of this week, so or Friday-ish, I think. So I'll text you personally. I should have got that done. So yeah, if I do that, Orwell will definitely be there, if that's the case. Somebody says yes. Cluster 78F says yes. South Carolina has terrible taxes. I thought South Carolina was a free state, like a better one. Well, it's better than Wisconsin, but I don't know. Yes, they do. Georgia dropped it. North Carolina also. What do you mean, yes, they do? They do have property taxes on cars. That's insane. Chad Keegan, I'd buy you a bottle of whiskey. And I'll help you drink it, brother. You and Tim should do a job together. Hi from Kentucky. We love what you do. It's Deanna Smallwood. I'm behind you all the way. Thanks for what you do. Well, thanks, Deanna. I do what I do. So does he. So that's how we do it. Indiana taxes aren't too bad. Yeah, but Indiana's still cold in the winter. So if I'm moving, I'm going to be warm most of the year, right? B, there are any kind of loads that you feel uncomfortable? Oh, Steve. Oh, ask me. No. I don't feel uncomfortable taking any kind of load. It depends on where it's going, where it's coming from, and what kind of nonsense I got to deal with, right? Like, I would haul reefer again, except I'm not dealing with grocery warehouses making me wait, 5-6 hours to take 3 pallets off and then break it down and stack the tie-high crap. And F that. That ain't for me. The load itself, it is what it is. Dalton Transports, is any future plans for Orwell? Well, to be honest, what I do want to do is get the Ford running and put Orwell down for a little bit and start getting stuff handled. Oh, let's see here. There's a super chat for $10 Canadian. Hi from Nova Scotia, Canada. Quick question. Would you ever consider getting a 360 camera and put it on top of Orwell for some of your videos? I think it would be next level cool. Appreciate that, Paul Ace's money. $10 Canadian. What's that in American dollars? It's less than $10, but thanks anyway. Appreciate that. 360 camera. I've thought about it, but I really don't know how they work, to be honest. And some guys I see run them, like Heavy D Sparks. He runs them a lot on the helicopters. But if you zoom too far out, it starts getting a cat eye effect. So I don't really know about 360s. I usually run GoPro Hero 9s right now. I got 2 Hero 9s and 2 Hero 8s. That's what I've been running. But we'll see. I'm not opposed to a 360 camera. I just never tried. Don says, Powers or Patty whiskey? Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Get me my favorite bottle of whiskey.
The whole one?
Yeah, the unopened one. You know the one.
I hope I know the one.
You know, yep. Right next to that one. So if anybody watches Netflix, and if you've seen the on top of my bar, I'll just show it to you. This is my favorite. So if you see on top of my bar, because I grew up in Jersey and I grew up from an Italian family, I got all the mob movies and stuff on the pictures on top of the bar. But then my son Sean started getting me hooked onto this show, which is basically English mob, like mafia, on Netflix, called Peaky Blinders. So I looked up. I'm like, what do they drink? Turns out that. So if anybody watches the show Peaky Blinders, this is the stuff they drink. So This is the one that I found locally that we're not opening, and there's one that is open that I drank from, but that's actually really good. It's Irish whiskey, obviously, but that's what I like. So Bushmills I like, Johnny Walker, all the grades, obviously. I drink anything basically. I'm not picky. What's that? Oh, Bullet Bourbon. Yeah, Jen, our neighbor Wendy got me hooked on Bullet Bourbon, so there you go. Probably something local from the area, Don. Oh, talking about whiskey there. It's Don McCord. Oh, Don McCord. Okay, Don McCord's on there. Chad Keegan's on there, and they're talking about whiskey, like actual whiskey, not Tim's buddy's truck. So yeah, they're yapping about whiskey and all of that whatnot. Oh, we got another super chat here. $5 from Samantha Hart. Don't come to Missouri if you want to stay warm. I'm hanging in all we can do. Well, I live in Wisconsin, so it can't be any worse. Because Missouri is further south than Wisconsin. But we don't run. From here, I'd have to go here, south, or east, not west. We just don't run out that bad. $10 Canadian is $7.41. Well, after YouTube takes their piece, I'm probably left with a gallon of gas or diesel. You and Chad Keegan should do something together, Keith Smith says. Yeah, we talked about that the last time. I haven't ran Orwell since we spoke last, him and I, so we definitely need to start looking into that for sure to do something when I get rolling through there. So yeah, that's the thing. So let me take the time now. I'm caught up with all the comments. Sorry. So yeah, what I've been doing to try to get myself better. Listen, seriously, you guys got to take this serious too. Because some of us drivers, let me tell you something. I'll put it to you like this. Here, let me set the phone down because I'll get back to the comments in a little bit. So, hey baby,
Yeah.
can you get me something? A beer, please. Thank you. Love you. I am lucky. So, think about it. I started driving a truck literally at 21. I'm 46 years old. My oldest son is in his mid to late 20s. He was born, I was like literally 20. And my youngest, Matthew, everybody knows, he's going to be, well, he moved out. He's going to be 20 here pretty soon. So, thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
So, when I was young and I had a young family, I had to take care of them. And the beginning part of my trucking career, I always use the saying that I've made up. Starting off in the trucking business, you have to learn to starve to death and not die. That makes sense. Because you first start off, when I started out, man, you had to figure it all out. And if you didn't, it was just downhill. It was just not easy to get stuff straight. So by the time I got to where my sons were grown up enough to become their own adults, I never got custody of Sean. Sean got out of high school and he went right with furthering his education, and he hit the ground running, and he put his knuckles down, and he got it done. He did a really good job with himself. I got custody of Matthew right before Matthew, when we started going to court while he was in 8th grade, and I got him right before he went to freshman year here in town. So I finished him off, and then he pursued his next venture in life right now. And by the time I got that done, I started doing better with trucking, started doing better with YouTube. I started becoming financially a lot better than we ever were. Financially a lot better than we ever were was when, like, wow, I could afford a used car on credit, and I don't worry about my rent every month. Like, holy crap, talking about success. I don't have to rob Peter to pay Paul every month. I'm not rich by any means, but the neglect on my body physically from doing this for that kind of time. I'm 46 years old. I'm like 270 pounds. I'm pretty strong, but I'm not in good shape. and that's been taking a toll on me. Mentally, I just kind of feel a little draggy sometimes. I just, work gets you down, stress gets you down, crap with your parents gets you down. There's a lot of crap that gets you down. And I don't like that anymore, and I want to start changing stuff up. So I got to start taking my health better serious. Now, doesn't mean I have bad health. I mean, shoot, I take like 1 pill a day, and it's mild hypertension. I mean, what truck driver don't have that, right? So, but I need to get exercising and doing better and get better in better shape. So, locally, I started doing jiu-jitsu, and I walked into the door, and I didn't know a damn thing. Like, I still don't know crap. But I'm starting that, and I'm going to do as much as I can when I can because I need to do better for myself. I'm not built for a treadmill. I get bored. So when Matt was in high school, his senior year, he had to get in better shape. So we did a lot of running with him on a treadmill and some of his other buddies that he was working with. And I would get up in the morning and go with him, and then he would go to school, and then I would go to the shop and do my thing. But man, I needed better motivation to work on that treadmill. And doing it myself, it's not made for that. And Jen wants to get working on out there too, but when I do work out, I work out like an animal. Jen's not built that way either, so Jen kind of likes to speed walk on a treadmill for longer time. Meanwhile, I want to do quicker running while I'm really super chugging on air, and then stop earlier. And then I'll hit the weights maybe or something if I went to the gym. But that's what we did. But me and Jen can't work out together because I work out. If I'm going to do something, I just go like a beast. And Jen don't want to do that. She wants a more casual pace. So we're doing our own things privately, separately. But jiu-jitsu is how I'm going to do it because you're constantly moving. You're doing the drills. You're learning new moves, whatever. But it's constant moving, and it has a purpose to it. So that's fun. And I'm a hands-on kind of guy. And I'm not beyond putting hands on people. So this way, you learn a move, they do the move to you, you do the move to them, and go on and on. So that's kind of, you teach each other stuff. But that's what I've been doing, and I'm happy about it. But man, let me tell you, I'm still sore. But it is what it is. But that's what I'm trying to do to get better. And listen, I'm starting brand new at 46, so I'm way behind the 8 ball with that. But you got to start somewhere, and I need to feel better mentally. I need to feel better physically, health-wise, and all around. So I need to do that. I'm not built for a diet. I just eat a little less. Try to throw a little more salads on while I'm on the road. Jen's making a big old not meatloaf. I can't stand meatloaf. She's making a London broil. So we're getting ready to chow down and eat good. So that's helpful. But yeah, I definitely am not made for the treadmill. So I'm going to try jiu-jitsu, give that a try. Both my sons have done some level of martial arts in the past, and they wholeheartedly recommend it. And they're like, Dad, you got to do something. And I'm like, yeah, I do. So that's what I'm doing. Sorry, boys and girls, I'm thirsty. So I'll try to read some comments here, see what we got going on here. Scroll back a little bit. Okay, back to $10 is $7.41. Okay, need some whistle pig. Hey, babe, where were we just talking whiskey? Whistle pig. That came up recently, didn't it? Where were we talking about?
Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace. We never found any of that. But was Wendy talking about whistle pig, or?
She might have.
I think it was Wendy brought it up because we were just talking about whistle pig. Whistle pig's what? Whiskey? We gotta check that out. Steve, you might like that type of. Steve, you seem like the type that would sip on a single malt. Come on, LOL. Yeah, actually, yeah. You you'd be surprised with me. Trust me. Dalton Transport also says, I'm sorry that the loony's down. Just kidding. Canada's like a loft that's over a really big party. The U.S. Oh, Lord. Chad Keegan says, I'm north of Tampa, Steve. It's still 70 out here. It's actually like it's like low 20, high 20s, low 30s right now here ish, somewhere in that range. Bullet bourbon is awesome. Yes, Box Brandon. It actually I like it. We ran out. Yeah, we ran out. My neighbor drank the last of it. Yeah, she got me into that stuff. So yeah, we're good there. So I got other stuff though. Yeah, U.S. dollar is sinking. Gold all-time high of 2,091 per ounce. Yeah, I know. I just bought Jen some jewelry for her birthday. Yeah, it's gold. Yeah, for sure. And I got to get Christmas too. And I know what I'm getting her. It's gold also. So yeah, that's going to be pricey, but she deserves it. Let me tell you something. If anybody thinks that what happened in Texas was easy on her, let me tell you something. My best friend in the whole world, Bino, he said to me, he goes, dude, you got to look at what that woman's been through, what your parents put not so much my mom, but my father, but what they put her through. And yeah, she stuck through it. So yeah, for sure. That's something I just want to think about and talk about real quick. Our money, that's got to be Canadian. Our money is named funny too. The $1, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. The loonie and a toonie. A $1 coin in Canada is a loonie, and a toonie is a $2 coin. That's right. I forgot about that. There's a ton of major banks closing every week. Major brokerage companies are closing every week. World's gone to crap in a handbasket. It's Dalton Transport. Yeah, it's you gotta watch your ass. That's all I can tell you. Cover your bases on every angle, and I mean money, and I mean protect yourself. All of that crap. God knows what can come. Three Angels Diesel. Don, once I had my engine back, and I'll have to come down your way and visit. Okay, Three Angels Diesel talking to Don McCord. Don McCord. I'm assuming they talk about Don McCord. There's another Don, too. Let's see here. Yeah, Don McCord, Three Angel Diesel. That's what I thought. I bet change your trailer while that is work. I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, it's just inside. Chad Keegan. Everybody's kung fu fighting. Yeah, that's for my jiu-jitsu. Yeah, no, everybody's laughing at me inside watching me attempt to do drills. Sucking wind and just trying my best. That's all I can do. If you guys just get Jen to chase you around the apartment, LOL. Brian Bishop, that's funny, Chad. I subscribe to your channel too. Awesome content. Health, Three Angels Diesel. Health is the most important thing. I've learned that the hard way, and this year keep moving. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm just keep on doing my thing. Room on that deck for a mountain bike and arm for AM. Oh, room on that deck for mountain bike AM rides. I guess there is. Chad Keegan and Don McCord have got me through some tough times as Keith Smith. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad somehow or another we helped you through. Do the best we can. Try to show you how to do it best we know how. I mean, we're real people. We're real guys with real problems, real life, real everything. I mean, that's what I love about YouTube. How do you put that? Everything's real. It's the ultimate reality channel because we just show you what we really do for real. Oh, let's see here. Carmel says, "Oh my God, I finally caught a live stream after all these years. Woot woot, love the channel. Thanks for all your efforts. Stay blessed and safe. This too shall pass, my friend." Yeah, everything will in time, regardless of whether it passes in good or it passes in bad. But it will pass. Everything will be okay in the end, ultimately. If not, who are you going to complain to? Let's see here. What got you into driving truck? I've always liked mechanical stuff. So I had a cousin that had a 379 Pete the first year he came out, and I was a young kid, and he never gave me a ride. He passed away, sadly. Not that long ago, actually. But I always liked trucks. So it was a natural fit for me to be a truck driver when I always liked trucks. I just wish we made better money as truck drivers, but it is. Start putting your money in the backyard mason jar. That's Boss Brandon. Why? I have toilet paper. Angels Diesel. I'm doing an engine swap, my 83 K100. Hopefully back on the road soon. I've had a few shorts. and videos during the process. There you go. Have you not seen? Have not seen you. Oh, I know who you are, Dan. Have not seen you in Best Buy lately. No, it's been a little bit. I was in there not that long ago because I had to get a CD-ROM player because that's how I got my footage from the Howard County Sheriff's Office was CD-ROM. So I had to go in there and get a CD-ROM. That was the last time I was in there. I didn't see you there either. So, hey Steve, would you drive an old school cab over Kenworth with two window on top? Orwell is very. Yeah, I would. I almost bought one, but the guy wanted too much money for it, and I wasn't willing to pay that kind of money for that kind of truck with that kind of problems. So I passed that up and bought Orwell instead. But yeah, K100 Aerodyne, damn near bought one. It hits the spot. Alrighty, hello, everything from Hello and evening, all from Baltimore. Hello, Steve from Austin, Texas. AJR, Baltimore, and smiles. All right, there you go. So, let's see here. So, like I touched base on earlier, we'll let some comments go, and then we're going to start getting out of here because Jen's going to have the dinner done reasonably soon. So, like I said, long story short, battle plan is going to get Orwell tomorrow, not necessarily tomorrow, but this weekend. Get him up here to the shop for during the weekend. Start getting some going through them. It's been sitting for a while. So we'll fire up the green APU, get the big engine warmed up that way. Fire up the big engine, air them up, hook to the trailer, air it up, bring it up here to the shop, go through it. Probably change the fuel filters. I don't remember when they're due or not. I think I get one more round out of them, but I might just change them anyway. Basically, go through the truck, make sure everything's up to snuff, everything's running properly. Check fluids, air pressure, etc. You know, and then maybe throw a grease job or not. I don't know. I gotta actually look into what I did last. It's been so long. Put them together, and then this week start looking for freight to get going somewhere, some way. Start getting the videos out, doing our thing. That's that. Christmas-wise, we're gonna take a quick trip with the car to Ohio, see Matt, his girl, and her family, and then come home. Run hard. End of January, me and Sean are going to go to Tennessee with Jen and the Razor. Sean's coming with the Jeep, and we're going to thrash around in Tennessee with that, and then come back. Then we're just going to run our asses off, get ready for mats, whatever else goes through in the summer. But long story short, like I said, when it comes to that chapel trailer, I want to start working on that. Beginning of the year, I want to get a new hire in the shop to start helping me out with maintaining Orwell, working on the Ford CL 9000 cab over. So everything really is going to get started between now and New Year's. We're going to get started working on merch. We're going to get more Orwell shirts. We're going to start probably working on the artwork pretty soon for Bomb Cyclone shirts. Because 'tis the season for the Bomb Cyclone. We're all going to die. So we need to get that going. I just need to start really getting after this a lot harder than I've been. One thing that my parents, the drama in Texas, showed me is that every time I get where I want to be, I stop to help them or something. And it puts me in a spot that I can't grow that way. And I have to stop that. And it's sad. But that's the way it is. So I have to start working on that, working on myself, working on it. That's why I, again, started working on my health, working out and stuff. You know, doing jiu-jitsu, getting my mind right with that. You know, you work out, you start feeling better. You start feeling more confident in yourself, that kind of stuff. So I have to do it all simultaneously, and right now is about the good time to do it because this is a time of year where I mentally just don't want to do crap because it's cold outside. So, start working on my train set finally. Just give me something to tinker with when I'm home. You know, that kind of stuff. So we're definitely going to start trying to grow this thing bigger and better. I've definitely gotten content being where I am, and being content really isn't that good. So we're trying to build back up. So that's my point is I'm trying to utilize the situation as what it is. Just basically, like I said, to build it up, build it better, and to start taking better care of things. I'm not going to ruin or let my parents and their drama and their bullcrap make it to where I can't or won't do well on my, with my sons. I just don't want to let that happen. That's the thing. So I have to learn to just kind of step back because, let's be frank, I'm not going to make it harder for my sons to do stuff with me when they want to do stuff with me over the fact that my parents and their problems prevent it. My sister thinks she can control my parents. She's got nothing coming. That's not going to happen. Sorry, I got to pull my nose. But she thinks she's going to be able to control my parents. She's dead wrong. That's not going to happen. Because I'm going to make sure of it. So, and I'll do it through the legal channels, and they know what I'm talking about if they happen to see this. So I'm not really worried about it. I mean, I'll blow my nose and touch base on it in a minute. All right, sorry, I'm back. There's no pause on this. I can't edit that out, so I just gotta like blow my schnoz and get back to you. I did want to talk about that. So, what basically happened down there was my sister told my father to put a CTW on me, criminal trespass warning, from his house, and he did, and he shouldn't have, but he did. And there's a lot of other stuff going on that my sister, because she doesn't know about First Amendment audits. She doesn't know if you ever watch any First Amendment audits. Like I watch a lot of Long Island audit. Shout out to Sean if he watches. I doubt it, but if he does, big fan. Anyway, you could do FOIA requests, Freedom of Information Act, to get police reports, dash cam video, audio, all of that. So when my sister thought that she wasn't being heard by me or Jen, she was being heard by me or Jen. Because it was being recorded with the officer that was in the house. That's how that works. My sister yapped her mouth too much and put herself in legal jeopardy multiple times. And that could be an issue. So she thinks she's going to control my parents. That's not going to happen. And I'm going to make sure of it. So she can't legally do what she's doing. Long story short, when the police showed up, they didn't know what they were walking into when it came to me. So they called me, and I was on the phone with them. You guys saw that. And I'm like, yeah, come on, talk to you. Not a problem. And I did. It wasn't a big thing. They were told that I was barricaded in the house and getting ready to smoke everybody. And I'm like, what? Who told you that? Oh, wait. I can subpoena text messages from one to the other? Oh, gee. Hey, somebody might have said something that wasn't right. I got the 911 call now. Oh, gee, that's not what actually happened. I had it on video. See? False reports. Trying to get somebody arrested or, worse. Yeah, so you're not going to control my mother. So that's enough of that. I had a nice conversation with my mother, and I think they're going to get, I think they're going to be able to get their freedom. And that's all I want. If, come what may after that. But I just want my parents to have their freedom. That's it. If my dad wants to be an asshole after the fact, I guess I'm cool with that. But he isn't going to be an ass on the behest of my sister. That's the difference. And I'm making sure of it. My videos that went out, I felt that the channel was owed an explanation of what happened. And a lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't put this out here. You might get sued. Sued for what? Telling the truth? Oh, this is called discovery. I'd love to release it all. I might. So what are you gonna do? Sue me? How are you gonna sue me for telling the truth? I got the video. I got my video. I got the police video. Hell, I even got you yapping on the police video. What are you gonna sue me for? Telling the truth? Yeah, that's a problem. You can't do that. And if you do, the countersuit is worse than the suit itself. And they can't pay their bills. I can. Got that too. So, like I said, that's kind of how it goes. So I'm not really worried about what they're going to do to me because they can't do crap. What are you going to do? They're going to lie about me? Good luck. I'll just tell the truth. So I really don't want to have to do more than just what I'm doing. So now they know what I got, and now it's just a matter of, okay, mom and dad become free people, and they're not controlled, and I'm happy. And I go away. Everybody happy. That's that. So, but it also taught me that I can't sacrifice myself for my parents. I have to not allow it to where everything that's going on with them takes me down mentally, or even possibly physically. Because let me tell you, I did not know how Howard County was going to treat a guy that... See, that's the thing you got to recognize. We'll talk about that real quick. You got to recognize that. I did not know when I was sitting at that table, I didn't know who was coming. If Tanya and Tom came to me threatening, as has happened, I didn't know if it was going to be a, boom, 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 boom situation. So I was like, okay, I better make sure that I can boom back if somebody booms me. But then what if the cops get there first? Now there's a problem, because now I can be taken down hard. Because, I got a boom on me. What do you do? But somebody comes to the door without a badge trying to boom me, I got to boom back. So what do you do? How do you handle that? That's why I called to get things to smooth over, and it didn't smooth over. In fact, it just got worse when I called my sister and let them know that, I mean you no harm. Just do what you're going to, come here, get dead, and I'm cool. Just sitting here with my hands on the table. And thank you, baby. And that wasn't good enough. So cops came here, they called me on the phone. I left the boomer behind and walked out the door with a GoPro and a camera and or the camera and the phone, and went outside and shot the crap with them for a couple hours. But I also have the video of my mother giving a statement, which also further buries them, my sister and my father. So I didn't release that portion. So that's why it happened. So my parents have to be free and not being controlled by somebody who thinks they can threaten their eviction and throw their house off the property, even though I warned my parents 2 years ago that that's what Tanya would do, and she's tried. So now I got to make sure it can't happen no more. So we're going to take steps to legally make sure it can't happen, and then come what may after that, I'm cool with that. But I'm not losing my freedom, my life, and my life with my sons, and all the fun crap we should have been doing instead of farting around in Texas. So that's the game plan. So basically, long story short, to leave it, I just want to basically explain it. Getting back, we're getting back trucking, we're getting back working, building a channel, building a business, and I appreciate everybody that's followed me up to this point, because let me tell you, it's been a wild ride, but it is what it is. But I need things to get better than what they have been. So we're working towards getting it done, and I'm looking forward to an awesome next year. So we're gonna hit the ground running and work our asses off and get even larger than we are now, because the rate of growth really hasn't been that good, and I want it better. All right, dinner is done, so I'm going to roll through the comments real quick. Nothing's wrong with Orwell there, Tim Carter. It's just I need to get taken care of. I need to go over. It's been sitting for like 2 months, so I got to deal with that. Let's see here. Change the fuel filters now and then, and change them on the side of the road in the winter. Yeah, well, I usually get about 2 trips out of filters, and then we're done. Because I run the cat filters, and they jam up quick. So I don't know if I got an algae bloom problem, or just the fuel's crappy, or if cat filters just naturally, get gummed up quick. I'm not really sure. So I usually run 2 trips and then change the filters. Let's see, I'm talking about family stuff here. 42 and rain. Hope to catch you in the Northeast. That's Charles Nadeau. Steve, is a 3406B best engine you ever had? No. C16 was the best engine, period, I've ever had. But I sold it like an idiot. Silos, any plans for the 12V71? And what are you and your son rebuilding? My sons are not involved in the truck builds, but 12V71 is going to get done and put in another truck, but I got to get the Ford cab put better to do soon. Boss Brandon, can you do a video on a train set? I'll just show it to you real fast, because I got to go and get dinner done. So what I'm modeling this after is near where I grew up. There's a Conrail Brown's yard. It used to be Conrail, which was 8 stub tracks. I got it done, but I ran out of electromagnets for the uncouplers. That's what these holes are. Be 8 stub tracks, and then the yard all down here. And then it's going to rotate all around the room. If you look over here, there's a little ramp that'll come up. It comes up, with a 2.5% grade. It's going to wrap all the way around. It's going to be a 3-level layout, which is why this is up. It's going to be a mid-level, which is only going to be about a foot-ish away from the wall, with double track main going around. And then the top around here, I'm modeling Helmeta. If you watch any of my older videos, you'll see the snuff plant in Helmeta, which I'm trying to do that model after. So that's basically that with the train set. But no, I'm not going to do a video with a train set. I'm not doing that. I just show it to you every now and again like this here from sitting here working. Other than that, let's see here. Tim Caesar, I got a beef with you there, brother. You're dead ass wrong. Family drama don't belong on social networks. Come on, man, you're better than that. Do you see Gentry or Keegan doing that? I don't really give a crap. When somebody is holding my mother literally hostage in her own home, I'm going to do what I can as their son to take care of that business. And if you don't like that, I don't give a shit. Plain English. I don't give a shit. So if you don't like that stuff coming out every now and again, suck it up or bounce, brother. I don't give a shit. Okay? My life, my channel, my family, my mother. You don't like it, F off. That's how it is. Sorry. But I'm tired of that nonsense, okay? People think that it's okay to sit there and tell somebody how they need to take care of their family or their mother. And it's not how you do it with me, okay? I'm old school like that. You don't F with my family, you don't F with my mother. Okay? It's really that simple, okay? And if somebody thinks that they got the right to tell me what I should and shouldn't do with my family or to my family, I got news for you, okay? Come to me with that face to face, and we're not going to have a very long conversation. I'll tell you that right now. I'll just turn around, walk away, and flip you the hell off. If you got a problem with that, keep walking, pal. That's it, dude. I'm sorry. You're one of them guys that gets me like that, and I'm just not having that, okay? Nobody's going to take full advantage of my mother like that. It's not happening, okay? I don't care if it's my dad. I don't care if it's my sister. I don't care if it's you. Not happening. Sorry to get angry about that, but yeah, if I have to use my presence on YouTube to force somebody to make sure my mother is allowed to live her life independent, I will use it. If you don't like it, F off. Yeah, somebody else. Tim Caesar, Steve's only sharing if you're going to be. Yeah, say so. I guess most people agree with me, and that's cool. Appreciate that, guys. But I certainly don't need. Don't take this wrong way. I love everybody that supports me on that, but I don't really need it. I mean, I'm glad for it. Don't get me wrong, but there's the Steve Feschek that's not on YouTube. Okay, it's the same guy that's on YouTube, but when this camera goes off, I'm the same guy. And I'm gonna take care of mine. Don't anybody ever forget that. Paul Ace's money sent in $10 Canadian. That's $7.41. Things will get better. You already have the right mindset. Absolutely. Thank you. I'm doing the best I can with it. So there we go. No, Tanya does not have power of attorney there, Clarence W. Brooks. She simply owns the property under my parents' house, which there's ways to prevent that from continuing as well. So that's going to have to be looked into. So yeah, there's no, my mother and father did not give power of attorney to anybody. But my sister thinks she can use leverage and force my parents. She literally threatened my mom. Here's what happened. She literally, in front of the police, and I got it recorded, she literally threatened my mom that if my mother doesn't throw me out, she's going to evict my parents and evict the house off the property. That's what she did. I got that freaking recorded. Okay? And if I have to, I will release that, and I will make sure everybody that she knows and prays with knows that that's the kind of person she is. And I'll release that, and I'll push the state of Texas to prosecute. Okay? Now, my parents need to be free, and that's the leverage I'm going to use. If you don't like it, kiss my ass. You don't get to do that. Now, let's see here. I can't read that one. It's too far down. Samantha Hart. You do you, Steve. Take care of family and show right what's going on. All right, well, with that, let's go look at dinner. Oh, Jen already cut it up. Awesome. All right. Hey, we're ready to eat. Check this out, boys and girls. We got macaroni and cheese and London broil. All right, and a salad. And I'm out of dressing?
Yep.
All right, well, I'll share Jen's ranch. I usually eat the Italian, like the golden Italian, not the, is it Caesar Italian or something like that? I like the golden Italian. All right, so with that, we're going to cut the live short. Nobody wants to sit here and watch me eat. That's, ugh, let's see that. I don't even want to look at myself. All right, well,
Bye.
You are short. All right, baby. All right, say bye to everybody. You already did.
Bye.
Say bye. We're out of here. Gonna eat later. Click.